Do you love listening to Reddit horror stories late at night? They always get my heart racing. The Reddit Stories compilation usually includes everything from ghost encounters to terrifying urban legends. Okay, so I got a good one for you. This time it's all about Anna. She's been working in mental health care for ages, like 18 years. Well, she's had this intense experience recently with a friend and former coworker named M. Let me tell you about it. Anna worked closely with a small group of coworkers at a group home for almost a decade, and they became really tight. This new girl, M, joined their team a few years back. M was shy and friendly, but had a history of schizophrenia. Despite her condition, she managed well with medication and fit right in, even though she was often on sick leave. You know what, people on Reddit love sharing their experiences, and some of these true scary stories are simply terrifying. Last summer, Anna moved to a new job in forensic psychiatry, but she kept in touch with her old friends, including M. Then M got evicted from her apartment. She claimed she had accidentally walked into her neighbor's apartment one night, and they overreacted. Feeling bad for her, Anna let her move into her small apartment. Here's where it gets crazy. M wasn't working and had insomnia, so she kept waking Anna up at all hours to smoke and make coffee, which was driving Anna nuts because she had epilepsy and needed her sleep. Plus, M was eating all her food, making a mess, and never cleaning up. The breaking point came when an old classmate of Anna's told her the real reason M was evicted. M had broken into a neighbor's apartment with a knife and was caught standing over their baby's crib. Can you imagine? Anna was horrified and decided M had to go. Anna asked M to leave, but things got even weirder. M started staring at Anna and her boyfriend at night. One night, Anna woke up to find M just standing in the doorway staring at them, and then she found a knife on the floor. Anna was terrified. She packed up all the knives and, with her friend's help, told Emma she had to leave immediately. M eventually moved in with her boyfriend, and Anna thought it was over. But then, in January, she heard from a coworker that M had stopped taking her medication and had a complete breakdown. M ended up burning down her apartment because she believed she needed to save a baby. She fought off her neighbor's attempts to rescue her and was arrested for arson. Now, she's in a mental institution, possibly for life. Hey, you won't believe what happened to Anna and Julia on their camping trip. They just got back from this remote area in Montana and experienced something terrifying. So, they set up camp in this not-so-popular but known spot among locals. Everything was fine until this car with 3 guys drove past their camp about an hour after they set up. They thought the guys were just looking for a spot, but then the car turned around and drove back, and one was recording them with his phone. Anna walked closer to get a picture of their license plate, but it was covered with black paint. Anna and Julia got really bad vibes from the whole thing, but they decided to stay. They set up an empty tent outside and slept in Anna's car instead. Later that night, they heard branches snapping and male voices outside the tent. Anna looked out and saw the same car. She quietly locked the doors, and they stayed still, hoping the guys would leave. Morning came, and they got out to find something straight out of a horror movie. Above their tent, the men had hung a dead deer, its blood soaking their tent. The limbs were cut off and arranged in a circle around the tent. They freaked out, packed nothing, and drove away. Once they got cell service, Julia called the police and the Forest Service. Anna said she's never heard of anything like this before and doesn't know if she'll be able to camp again anytime soon. Let me tell you about what happened to Anna when she was in 3rd grade. Her family moved out of state for her dad's job, and she started at a new elementary school where she quickly became friends with a girl named Maria. They were inseparable, but Maria had some unusual hobbies. This was around 2012, and Maria was obsessed with gory images, including disturbing My Little Pony fan art. Maria also had a boyfriend, and when he broke up with her, she didn't take it well at all. She rallied their friends on the playground and came up with a plan to chase him down and beat him up. Anna, being her best friend, was expected to help, but she refused, calling Maria's behavior insane. This marked the end of their friendship, and Maria turned into Anna's bully. Maria harassed Anna with mean texts, spread rumors, and even stole art room scissors. One day, Maria held a pair of scissors close to Anna's neck on the bus, which she laughed off. The situation escalated when Maria brought a kitchen knife to school and showed it to Anna, threatening her and the boy who broke up with her. Anna reported Maria, leading to her suspension for the rest of the year. Shortly after, Anna's family moved again, and she never saw Maria after that. Reddit scary stories keep readers on the edge of their seats, aren't they? Here's another chilling story, this time from Anna's mom, back in the late 80s. It was a regular night in her apartment, with only her miniature dachshund, Rocky, for company. Anna's mom, a striking blonde, had recently moved there after a difficult breakup, seeking a fresh start. As she prepared to take Rocky out, she felt an inexplicable urge to glance out the window first. To her shock, she spotted a man standing silently at her door, staring fixedly as if waiting for her to open it. Without hesitation, she called the police. By the time officers arrived, the man had vanished into the night. Though they couldn't find him, they kept watch over the area. Anna's mom spent the rest of the evening with a friend who stayed over for support. Now, let me tell you about Anna's past relationship. A few years ago, she dated a guy who seemed charming and caring at first. They quickly became exclusive, but things took a turn when Anna started questioning why they never went out. She eventually discovered she was the other woman through his phone. When she confronted him and decided to leave, he began harassing her with threats. The situation escalated when he illegally shared intimate photos of her online. Despite going to the police and getting a restraining order, he persisted until it went to court, where Anna ultimately won. In one story, Anna vividly recounted an experience at the Sacramento State Fair during her late teens. What started as a fun evening with a friend turned terrifying when they encountered a man near a dark street. The man suddenly grabbed Anna, but her friend's quick action with mace saved her from potential harm. Reflecting, Anna regretted not immediately reporting the incident to the police, especially after later learning about a man wanted for abductions in the area. Remember, Reddit horror stories attract readers seeking thrills. Another chilling incident occurred during her time working at a mall tech store. After initially dating a persistent individual who exhibited controlling behavior, Anna broke off the relationship due to his alarming actions, such as showing up uninvited and obsessively contacting her. Despite his apologies and requests to reconcile, Anna maintained her distance, fearing his unpredictable behavior and intrusive actions. Anna also shared a frightening encounter on country roads during her teenage years. While driving alone late at night, she encountered individuals attempting to block the road, which forced her into a dangerous situation. By speeding away, Anna narrowly avoided potential harm, but was left shaken by the encounter, especially after discovering nails in her tires, suggesting malicious intent. Additionally, Anna described feeling increasingly uncomfortable at her martial arts dojo due to the inappropriate behavior of an older male participant. His unwelcome physical contact and possessive behavior made her feel unsafe, prompting concerns about her continued participation and the potential for escalation. Finally, during a trip to Paris with her mother as a child, Anna faced a terrifying night when individuals attempted to break into their hotel room. Despite their efforts to seek help, including contacting her father and the local police, they were left to fend for themselves against aggressive intruders until the attackers eventually left. Stories from Reddit can range from bizarre to bone-chilling. Anna's stories from the Reddit compilation offer a glimpse into the unsettling and sometimes terrifying experiences shared by individuals. Each narrative underscores the unpredictability and often chilling aspects of real-life situations. Remember, these stories serve as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and personal safety in navigating the complexities of the world around us.